Good day, everyone. I am Ana Maria Ramos, and before that, let me introduce myself first. I am third year college in Technological University of the Philippines. My course is Bachelor Technical Vocational Teachers Educations, major in Food Service Management. Number 1. JV was assigned by his teachers to report about Renaissance arts as a part of Appreciations Week in their schools. Among the following paintings, which is the best examples of Renaissance arts era? A. La Gioconda. B. The Kiss. C. Starry Night. And the answer is La Gioconda. The alternative title of La Gioconda is the feminine form of Giocondo. In Italian, Giocondo also means light-hearted, Giocon in English. So Gioconda means light-hearted woman. Next, the Filipinos have sung for every occasion during the pre-colonial Philippines. Filipinos would sing these songs in preparations for war or battle. A. Oyayi. B. Kumintang. C. Diona. And the answer is Kumintang. Kumintang is a style of the Filipino music and danced from the 19th centuries. It is a traditional Filipino love song as well. Also, Kumintang is a Visayan term for the low flower known in English as a rosy periwinkle. The male Filipinos during the pre-Spanish period wore a collarless short-sleeveless jacket as the upper part of their clothing. A. Bag. B. Putong. C. Kagan. Kagan is a collarless jacket for males with short sleeves whose length was slightly below the waist. Teacher Jenny, BSED graduate, resigned in her current teaching positions as high school teachers because she has been forced to teach in preschool department by the principal in this school year. Teacher Jenny's voluntary resignations resulted to A. Structural unemployment. B. Cyclical unemployment. C. Frictional unemployment. And the answer is structural unemployment. Structural unemployment is long-lasting unemployment that comes about due to shifts in an economy. These types of unemployment happens because though jobs are available, there's a mismatch between what companies need and what available workers offers. Next, the Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Law, popular as CARL, is the lawful basis of the full implementations of the Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Program. This was during the administrations of A. Fidel V. Ramos, B. Ferdinand Marcos, C. Corazon Aquino. And the answer is letter C. Corazon Aquino. She was the most prominent figure of the 1986 People Power revolutions, which ended the two-decade rules of President Ferdinand Marcos and led to establishments of the current democratic Fifth Philippine Republic. And letter 6, it is designing and constructing buildings for a particular function using single or mixed materials. A. Architectures. B. Arts. C. Social. And the answer is letter A. Architecture. Next, what is the purpose of principles of design? A. Aesthetically pleasing to the person viewing the website, in which it is used and can create a sense of consistency. B. The principles of design influence the way users view and interact with a design. C. Balance refers to how elements are distributed along a center line in a design. And the answer is the letter B. The principle of designs influence the way users view and interact with a design. Next, it is the basic design principle that sound like a completely arbitrary term. What the client generally means is that the design needs more contrast. A. Color. B. Balance. C. Contrast. And the answer is letter C. Contrast. One of the most common complaints designers have about client feedback often revolves around clients who say a design needs to pop more. Next, it is also referred to as a negative space, is the areas of a design that do not include any design elements. The space is effectively empty. A. White space. B. Contrast. C. Color. And the answer is letter A. White space. It gives a negative space and the space is effectively empty. The next question is, everyone has seen a website or other design out of there that seems to just throw elements on a page with no regard for how they work together. A. Unity. B. Balance. C. White space. And the answer is A. Unity. Unity refers to how well the elements of the design work together. Visual elements should have clear relationships with each other in a design. Unity also helps ensure concepts are being communicated in a clear, cohesive fashion. Design with good unity also appear to be more organized and of higher quality and authority than designs with poor unity. What are the two Greek epics? A. Iliad and Odyssey. B. Hieroglyphic or hieratic. C. Ramayana and Mahabharata. And the answer is the Iliad and Odyssey. The Iliad tells the story of the Greeks' struggle to rescue Helen, a Greek queen from her Trojan captors. The Odyssey takes the falls of the city of Troy as its starting points and crafts a new epic around the struggles of one of those Greek warriors, the hero Odysseus. Next, in the art world, A. Blank is a particular materials along with its accompanying technique. A. Medium. B. Balance. C. Unity. And the answer is medium. Although this word is probably overused when talking about art, it can mean several things for various artists. Art styles or schools of thought, it can be seen in extremely different ways and completely depends on the context. 13. Which of the following refers to the symbolic meaning of visual signs and imagery in a work of art? A. Iconography. B. Photography. C. Balance. And the answer is iconography. It is a particular range or a system of types of image used by an artist or the artist to convey particular meanings. For example, in Christian religious, painting serves as an iconography of images, such as a lamp which represents Christ, or the dove which represents the Holy Spirit. Which of the following is used to describe an elevated awareness of beauty in the viewer? A. Aesthetic. B. Space. C. Balance. And the answer is aesthetics. Aesthetic is a discipline concerned with the perceptions, appreciations, and productions of art. Aesthetics experience such as looking at paintings, listening to music, or reading poems are linked to the perceptions of external objects, but not to any apparent functional use that objects might have. And the last question is, which of the following is the result of processing of arranging, selecting, and ordering? A. Contrast. B. Balance. C. Design. And the answer is design. Design is an art form, a method of human expression that follows a system of highly developed procedures in order to imbue objects, performance, and experience with significance. Like all art forms, design has the potential to solve problems, but there is no guarantee that it will.